Hey guys, what's up? It's Yana. Welcome to day 31 of Camp NaNoWriMo, July 2023. It's the last day of the month and of camp. So I'm just gonna quickly chat to you about what my takeaways are from this month, what have we learned. Also, very quickly, I just finished watching the second season of Good Omens, and it does not get better after the first couple of episodes. In fact, it's quite terrible in terms of just being shallow and characters just going backwards, and we didn't really need this season. But if you enjoyed it, then that's great. I'm not judging you. I just think it's awful. It was still fun though. It's kind of fun to rip apart. Anyway, it did kind of set up a season 3 that may be more interesting. Fingers crossed, we'll see. Anyway, enough on that. So, I'm about to teach an English verbal reasoning and then writing class just now, so I'm just checking to make sure that my students haven't shown up and I'm not running late. But in short, where are we with my projects this month? So I'm not gonna finish any of the goals that I set up on those 5 projects. With some of them I am pretty close. So the editing project, number 1, I said the wrong number of words initially for that one because I wasn't paying attention. I set it at 130,000 words. It's actually about 113,000 words. I'm not that close to 113 either, but I have done quite a good chunk of that, and that should be finished in the next 10 days. The translation is going unfortunately very slowly because I just find it difficult work when I have any other work to do. It kind of requires more focus. It's kind of slow going, especially since I've read the book so many times that I'm just not interested in the words anymore because I edited the original edition in the original language, and I've just been over it so many times. So that's going very slowly, but once I do the editing project I should really try and focus on that a bit more, so hopefully it will go faster. My own fictional projects, the fantasy romance and the middle grade, those are both in editing stages. The middle grade is in late editing stages. That one's going well, although I still haven't hit the point where it all gets a little bit too jumbled and it's gonna need a bit more work, but I've been quite happy with that one. So hopefully I'll at some point, maybe after Bookfest, I'll find the time to seriously go through that and get it to a point where it's actually ready. It's like really ready. The fantasy romance one, that has a lot of little like things to figure out still, but it's been good to kind of keep it going, keep it in my mind and check on it every day and do a little bit on it every day. And then finally I've done a fabulous job writing fan fiction, which with all of the other things that I should be doing, it's really not, but you know, sometimes you need to have fun, and it's kind of good to be back in fandoms, because I wasn't really writing fanfic for quite a few years. It's nice to chat to other writers and just fangirl over things, so that's really nice. So my takeaway from all of this, is it a good idea to do a bajillion projects? Generally no, just like I've always believed, but it did a good job of getting me started because I was trying so hard to kind of get into it at the start of the month, and I couldn't until I said, okay, I'm gonna do all the things. So it did a good job in terms of that. It's also kind of useful in terms of just checking in on projects that if you don't look at them for a long time, it feels like such a chore to kind of remember where you were with them and pick them up again. So at least I don't feel like that with any of these things. But it is also quite stressful to have so many things on the to-do list, even if it takes like a minute and a half to do them. At least for my brain, it just nags to to have that little thing that you need to tick. So I wouldn't necessarily do that long term. I think it would be such a relief if I could only just have just one thing and drop most of them. So that is that. Overall, I would say it's quite a successful month, though. I've done some serious work. I had some great ideas. Even with the fanfic, I practiced some things that I think are useful for my original projects. And so we're quite happy. This is going to be the last vlog. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you at some point in the future. Thank you. Bye.